subscribers that are my family, y'all know me, bro. I literally looked at my phone. I was like, what are y'all talking about? How we doing, YouTube? Back with another banger video for you guys. Right, today we're gonna be talking about promotion and different stuff like that, specifically DistroKid promotion. So stay tuned. You know what I mean? I appreciate the love I've been receiving on my videos and stuff like that. And definitely stay tuned. This is an important one for, especially for those beginners and those who are using DistroKid currently. So we're gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna start off with a little story time for you guys, right? So recently, I would say, so a couple days ago, right? I got a couple emails, and let's just say that day when I received emails, it was insane. So what happened was, I look in my emails, right? La-di-da-di-da, right? I might cut that. So I'm looking through my emails and stuff like that, and I see like you received this many streams on your song, and it's a Spotify notification, right? So I look, and believe me, for those who are fans and stuff like that, it was at 1,400 views the last time I checked. Yeah, the last time I checked, it was like 1,404 views. Some not views, streams. But I think that was all like, this is DistroKid, so it's probably all platforms or whatever, all stores. When I look, it says your most streamed song was "Believe Me," and it said I had like 1,000 listeners this month, and I had over 2,900 streams. Now, I want to say like 90% of my songs did like 100 to 300 streams maximum, and this album I dropped was 5 years old, at least 5 years old. Like, I think I dropped it in like 2020, bro. 2019, end of 2019, beginning of 2020, something like that. I remember I was in college or whatever. And so I ended up dropping that album, whatever. I didn't do much promo at all. So I seen that, and then I got an email saying that that song has been taken off of Spotify. Right? And I know right now you guys are like, oh, maybe not. Maybe it hasn't been much. Maybe it hasn't been much.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
So yeah, so it said my song has been taken off of Spotify. It's been removed due to artificial streams. Now, like I said, this is just a little story time, and then I'm gonna dive into the promotional or the promo stuff and what you should and should not do. I'm gonna make another video after this that's gonna be way more detailed than this, but this is kind of just a little bit of detail after my story time, just to keep things short and simple for you guys, easy for you guys to digest. So I looked deeper into it. They pulled my song down. Basically, what ended up happening is they said this happens when your song is on a playlist where 90% or more of the streams, basically a lot of the streams are bots, right? Now, me being me, and you guys knowing me, well, at least the people who are my subscribers that are my family, y'all know me, bro. I literally looked at my phone. I was like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? I don't even promo my songs. So I'm thinking like, yo, I went viral. Not viral, but like, I started like cooking a little bit. I'm like, okay. So I'm like trying to figure this out. I'm like, yo, what the hell happened? How the hell did I get my song taken down? At first I was pissed because I thought it was the whole album. I thought it was all my music. And then I was like, okay, it gotta just be the album. And then I ended up figuring out it was just that song. Right, that was pulled from Spotify, like not on Spotify no more. It's in every other store, just not Spotify. So I'm tight. I'm thinking like, what the hell happened? And then what ended up happening is there's this thing on DistroKid. This is very important. If you made it to this part in the video, you might as well follow through the whole video, bro, because this is going to help you, save you from doing the same exact thing that I did. And you're not going to want to do that. Trust me. You're going to want to listen up to this. So what ended up happening is I forgot they had this little thing. Like, I've been using the wheel of playlist. Like, there's a tab in DistroKid. If you guys have it, it's a whole tab like dedicated to artists and like how to promote yourself, get yourself out there, get yourself on playlists, stuff like that, get voted on to a playlist, a bunch of different stuff. That's actually how Julian Newman found my song, probably, most likely, because otherwise it was like, it had 40 streams before that, like 40 streams, bro, no lie. So I did the vote on. I do the wheel of playlist every now and then, but I feel like the wheel of playlist is just neither here nor there because you get kicked off an hour later, if that, like maximum, like, or yeah, maximum. So like there's a thing, a little tab called Promote Yourself in DistroKid. Y'all know about it. And then you go, and then there's like a playlisting thing where you can apply or like, yeah, to be on a playlist. Now, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the playlisting thing is like a third-party thing through DistroKid. Like, it's the DistroKid playlist, period. Like, you get put on the DistroKid playlist, but it has to be a third-party thing. And if not, DistroKid did me dirty as hell.
Bro, what the heck? You tripping, bro. You tripping.
I'm gonna be real. You feel what I'm saying? Like, DistroKid did me dirty as hell. If this is it, and I'm not saying like I don't have no type of review. I don't have no hate, nothing like that. Like, either I'm gonna get it figured out or it's just not gonna get posted back on Spotify. Like, I mean, I'm gonna figure it out regardless. Like I said, I don't have no review, man. If y'all getting y'all stuff out in stores and y'all getting streams and y'all getting money from it, continue using it. This is not me like trying to badger them or whatever, but they did me dirty on this. So I applied for it, and they make you write a little thing like, okay, why should we consider your music to be on this playlist? So I wrote a little thing. I'm like, yeah, I poured my heart in this song, and it was Believe Me. So like I told y'all before, if y'all were listening, I got 1,400 streams on that. So I'm like, okay, let me double down. All the rest of them didn't get, like, not even like 30, 35, 40% of that number. So I'm like, okay, I got 1,400 streams on this organically. I believe so. I don't think I promoted any other song, any of my songs. I might have. It doesn't even matter. So I'm like, let me double down. I picked that song. Boom, boom, blah, blah, blah. Typed it in. Sent it. Forgot about it, right? So apparently it did numbers. I ended up getting onto the playlist. And then what happens? What do you think happened? Then that email came talking about your song has been taken down due to artificial streams. Now, what I'm looking at right now as a solution is to pay more. Like, I don't even know. Like, honestly, comment down below. Like, I'm still figuring it out. But there's like 3 different options. Either I post the single, find the file, whatever the hell it is, post a single with the same exact cover art, that if I can find it, back on Spotify as the single, repost. Like, it's confusing because I can't even repost the album because like the rest of the album is on there. So it's like I have to repost a single, or I have to pay more money on DistroKid to upload it as the ISRC or whatever like that. And then basically if I take that little code, and I pay more, it'll unlock that feature. I'll be able to use the ISRC or whatever URC code or whatever like that and re-upload it again as a fresh start. So basically it's gonna be 0 streams now. And that's what I'm looking at as a solution to this. Now we're gonna get it figured out. Don't even worry about it. But I'm not here to complain to you guys. I'm here to keep you guys from doing the same thing that I did. Be very careful with your promotion. Be very careful. The the 1,000 views that you're gonna get is almost not gonna be worth you having to re-upload your song. If you just uploaded it, cool. You have everything right there anyways. This was 5 years ago. So if you're gonna promo one of your songs from 5 years ago, you best keep a head on your shoulders. And whoo, man, I'm getting worked up. Just think about it.
Now, I'm really mad.
But yeah, so be careful about that. That little promote yourself tab, be very careful. Apparently, those are botted streams. I wouldn't even dive into that. And be very careful in general. You guys will probably get a bunch of text messages. You probably get comments on your posts, all this type of stuff about promotion. Be very careful about your promo. Especially if you start seeing ads on like Facebook and whatever. They're like, oh, 150,000 streams for $500. Don't do that type of stuff. It's obviously bots or it's a scam. There's no in between, bro. There's no in between. Excuse me. So be very careful when it comes to that type of stuff. Now, DistroKid didn't kick me off. Spotify itself kicked me off. Like, it was removed from Spotify. So it's in every store still. Spotify is very touchy. Like, if you're going to promo your song, like, all of them are probably touchy, but Spotify is on piss because I only had 2,900 streams. I don't know if that's plus the 1,400 or whatever, but they caught it immediately. And mind you, I'm not that type of guy to where I just promo fake botted streams. Like I don't care about bots or streams that much to go get bots. Like, numbers don't mean everything. There's great artists out there that get 5 streams. So it ain't even about that. But when you're scrolling and when you're doing all this, be very careful about your promo. I would say, like, you could boost posts and do stuff like this. And when it comes down to certain algorithms, they are by no means organic. So you boosting and you finding your way into the algorithm and like promoting songs and stuff like that, that's what's gonna get you out there more. But be very careful. And I keep going back to this and saying be very careful, bro, because they will pull everything down. They're not playing at all, and you will have to repost it. When it comes to other stuff, like maybe you could have, like, say if you have a music video, you could probably sponsor it on Facebook. You probably throw an ad up. You could do different stuff like that. But especially if you're a beginner, watch out. I wouldn't even recommend going too deep, too far into promo in general. But if you're gonna, I would do it in a very specific way. Make sure any promo you go through is legitimate, background checked, everything is good. A lot of people are going to be offering you stuff. They're going to be like, hey, for $350 I can get you a TikTok video, Instagram video. Do these at your own expense. And I mean, honestly, that'll probably be like, if you get hit up by somebody and they say that, and they have 200 and 500,000 followers or whatever like that, that will probably almost be better than trying to buy playlisting. And like, you would probably be better off doing the background work and the hard work to get onto a playlist and to push yourself onto certain playlists. And like, okay, if a certain person owns a playlist, be like, okay, hey man, listen to my song real quick. If it's nice, you mind throwing it on your playlist? And be like, yeah, $10. Or if they don't even want to charge you, that's the route you should go. But yeah, guys, I ain't mean to talk your ears off or anything like that. I made sure to share this experience though with you guys to make sure that this doesn't happen to you guys. And the same thing that happened to me doesn't affect you. Now, we gonna get this figured out, and if it did happen to you and you fixed it, make sure you leave a comment, not just for me, but for all the rest of the people, so they can see how to solve this, and they can see how to maneuver around this type of stuff. Because this is my first time ever going through something like this. And if you love these type of videos, man, and if you love me, which I love y'all, or like I love y'all, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, man. It keeps me hyped, keeps me on my toes, so I know that I got people looking forward to stuff like this, and I know I got people that support me, and no matter what, I'm gonna keep putting videos out. But that's just gonna take it that mile further. And without taking any more of your time, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Peace.